Hello, ma'am.
Hi. Am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am. Shall we start?
Yes. We can start. We have to start again from the starting. We should
Yes,
discuss
yes,
everything again.
yes, ma'am.
Acha. Hmm.
Hi,
You just
everyone.
confirm it once if people are getting my voice. If you are
You
getting
are.
my voice.
I am getting it. Your video is also stable now. Okay. Hi, everyone. This is Tamanna Grewal, counselor at Manoshala. Manoshala aims to establish preventive mental health care solutions in India. It not only focuses on clinical therapies but also on alternative therapies. I welcome you all at our live session. Today's topic is Bridging the Gap, Lockdown, Academics and Mental Health. We are here to discuss about the pandemic and how it has affected people and more importantly children and their mental health. Now, I would like to welcome our speaker, Aparna Soni ma'am. Hello ma'am.
Hello. Hi, Tamanna. I'm
Ma'am,
so sorry for the network.
I would like to request you to tell us something about yourself.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me here. And my name is Aparna Soni, and I'm a counseling psychologist. And right now I'm working in a school in Hyderabad as a school counselor. And I just love my work.
That's nice, that's nice. So nowadays we have divided the era into pre and post COVID. Lately, we used to go out to schools, to tuitions, offices, to party, to meet our friends and whatnot. But now, online classes, phone calls, masks, work from home, sanitizers are the new normal. Ma'am, all these things and these online platforms and being at home has made many positive and negative changes in our lives. So, can you put some light on how the pandemic has affected the children's?
It has, and it has affected the children a lot. And I think this is a situation of concern, and it is actually a very challenging situation. And it has impacted psychologically the mental health of children. And I think not only children, everyone actually. And then, but then going online was the need of the hour. And I think if we talk about academics, what we have heard of, as we discussed, when we heard of it will be considered as a 0 year. Like initially, it was we were getting those messages. So if that would have happened, I think that would have impacted the children and their precious like learning years a lot and in a bad way. So I think that is the need of the hour. But then again, when we talk about it, yes, is this a very like ऑनलाइन जाना बहुत जरूरी था आई थिंक कि अभी मुझे लगता है इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड आई थिंक जो हुआ इट इज वेरी गुड बट देन अगेन when we talk about online going things online it has affected, yes it has, and it comes with its own pros and cons, and I think it has affected everyone and it is having its own positives and negatives. And when we talk about people, I think those who are having mental like concerns, those who are having and suffering from one or the other issue, I think this situation has affected them a little bit more than others. And I think that this is very difficult for them, because I have had some people, those who are already having some issues, and now because of this, they are suffering actually a lot more than the people, those who are not. So I think, yes, it is a very difficult situation. And not only difficult now, actually, when it started, that time also it was very difficult. When we are going through it, it is difficult. But then when again we'll be resuming back to it, no? When back we'll be resuming back to the normal life, when we'll be going offline, when children will be coming to school, and when we will resume back, I think that will again be a very big problem, and that will again be a situation and a challenging situation where we all have to deal with it. So I think, yes, it has affected. It is a very challenging situation.
So, ma'am, as you covered many points, like they were affected physically, emotionally, behaviorally. So, the child might face many issues due to these ongoing situations. So, can you tell us that who all can help the child to overcome these situations?
Actually, the child has been affected in many ways. Physically affect हुआ है, behavior पे affect हुआ है, and it has impacted children in a lot of ways. If we talk about physically, so physical activity is not there. They are not going into sunlight. They are having many physical issues. They are having cardio metabolic and diseases, and many more symptoms, obesity, weight gain and whatnot. So there are many things. So if we call कि हाँ आजकल के बच्चे they are couch potatoes, actually they are not couch potatoes because we are behind them. मैं अपने खुद के बच्चे के पीछे हूँ कि नहीं, you have to go out and you have to play. But then again, be it a child or be it somebody else, be it me or you or anyone, what we are doing is कि we are like sitting there for full day and then we go 1 hour to the gym and we are thinking कि बस हो गया. This is something कि अभी इससे ज्यादा मैं बहुत एक्टिव हो गया, मैंने बहुत कर लिया और मैंने बैलेंस कर लिया. But
Yes,
that
ma'am.
is something which we can call it as कि it is we are active couch potatoes where we are active for a limited period and then for the full day we are sitting. और हमें लगता है कि नहीं, it is fine, everything is fine, done, 1 घंटे जिम हो गया, fine. So that is not enough actually. So that ways I think it has physically affected. When we talk on behavioral front or maybe emotional front, तो I think कि frustration level बच्चों में बहुत बढ़ गया है. Anger issues are there within the child and it is actually very difficult for them to like cope up with the situation. And if we talk on behavior front, they have become more aggressive. They have reduced, it has reduced their pro-social behavior. They don't want to socialize. They are not very empathetic. They don't understand what is going on. Then social interaction बहुत कम हुआ है. Their patience level has decreased. Frustration level बढ़ गया है. So I think a lot of things in a lot of ways it has affected. Emotions they are not aware of कि उनके अंदर चल क्या रहा है, what is the problem and how to handle those emotions. And then depression है, stress है, a sense of loneliness is there within the child because they are not socializing, they are not going out to like meet people, they don't want to meet their friends, they don't want to socialize. Friends छोड़ दो, they don't want to talk to their parents because online already they are like there for the school hours and then they have their own अभी तो और social media, Instagram and this and that and many more things. So उसमें भी बहुत सारा time जा रहा है. So they don't have time to actually, and on the top of that if they have coachings, and many of the parents they are like asking their child to go for music classes and dance classes and many more. So if they are going for that, again they have a very limited time where they can socialize. So abhi when they don't have time to socialize with parents, where we are talking about to go out and talk to friends and meet friends. So that is something which is there. So a sense of loneliness is there among within the child. And then again, if there is a loss in the family, if their loved one has like they have lost somebody, so that grief, how to cope up with that grief, that is a problem. And then again on the top of that, वो जो बार बार बोलते रहते हैं ना कि what if you will get infected, so that stress is there कि what if I will get like infected, what will be like how I'll deal with it.
Or some
So
close
many,
one.
many emotions, many emotions are there within the child, and they are not aware of the emotions, and then they don't know how to like deal with those emotions. So yeah, that is a problem.
So, ma'am, who all can help the child to, overcome these situations?
See, if we talk about now who can help the child, many people can help. Parents can help, teachers can help, the child himself or herself, they can help. So if we talk about who can help, many people can help. If we talk about how parents can help the child in many ways. Parents can check and keep a fixed time limit, screen time. We can limit, you have to be like screen time इतना ही होना है, and this much is the time which I have fixed. अगर they have, and if they can go for digital well-being and parental control के बहुत सारे smartphone में they have their features, so they can have a limit to how long a child is there. He's surfing the net and he is on social media, so they can keep a check like that. And then media content they can block, they can filter. But then on the top of that they have to be very very vigilant because I have seen some of the cases where we are telling the parents that the child is addicted to this or the child is addicted to video gaming or the child is hiding something from you. In many cases that happens, and the parents, because of their time schedule, because they are busy, and because of many reasons, maybe because sometimes they are ignorant, maybe because they trust the child like to that much of level कि नहीं पढ़ ही रहा होगा, कमरे में है तो यही कर रहा होगा. So that is something where the parents have to be very vigilant and see to it what the child is doing. Then be a role model. You yourself don't spend so much of time on social media कि मैं अभी बच्चे को क्या ही बोलूं. If I am there on social media or maybe Instagram or maybe videos देख रही हूँ, YouTube पे हूँ या कुछ भी, I have many things to do. So if I am doing that now, how can I ask the child to behave in a certain manner? So I think that is something which where we can be a role model, and we ourselves can like stop doing that, and then only we can ask the child to behave in a certain manner. Then as a parent, I can ask him to go out and have social interaction, play with his friends. So that is something which is there. Talk to the child, talk how the day was, how what he has been doing, what the friends were saying, how his day was, and esa. So they can spend a like quality time with the child, so that they'll come to know okay, what is the problem with the child. Then again, if at all there is something okay, where parent find कि हाँ, there is something which I can't deal with, and I think I need some professional help, so they can go to counselors. Abhi, if we talk about how teachers can help, abhi many times I have seen parents where they are saying, "Ma'am, आधे से ज़्यादा time तो school में ही रहता है. Why don't you do something and why don't you do
Yeah.
something about it?" So they have many expectations from the school also.
Yes, ma'am.
So what the teacher can do? Teachers can have awareness programs where they'll be making the child aware of cybercrime, then cyberbullying, then to hide their personal information, not to like share it with people. Then to have, they should be knowing, the child should be knowing कि internet de-addiction के they can have workshops. That child should be knowing the legal like uh, problems where the child can have them. Like sometimes now that the child is not even aware of कि this can take him to some legal trouble.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
many times because the child was ignorant, because he was not knowing that it was something which was illegal, it is something where what I should have not done that, पता ही नहीं था तो कर लिया. And then after that they came to know, okay, this is something which was not legally permitted, it was something which they should not have done. So that is something which the teachers and the school management can do. Then they can have workshops on internet de-addiction. That is something जो बच्चों को पता होना चाहिए. Then the assignments and tasks and everything, whatever project or anything, whatever they are doing in the school, it should focus on life skills, social skills, practical knowledge पे ज़्यादा ध्यान देना चाहिए, ताकि उनका creativity should increase and their thinking ability should increase. So that is something which is there. Many handouts, many handbooks, and many pointers and guidelines you will be getting. So just make the child aware of those in the school. Do your bit, and then we'll see. So that is something which the teachers and the school management can do. Safe, legal, or ethical ways जो होते हैं वो भी बता दीजिए. That is something from there and they can do.
Yes,
If at
ma'am.
all they find कि yes, there is a need, and we think there is something where we can't do anything now, and we need personal and professional attention.
Distance.
So they can go for counseling, for psychologist, and they can have and like they can take help of those people.
Yes, ma'am.
They can in the school have screening tools also. We have a lot of screening tools where they can find out yes, there is a behavioral concern with the child. So by that ways they can take help of counselors. Now if I talk about how a child can help, तो सबसे बड़ा रोल यहाँ पे बच्चों का ही है. I think
Active
कि
part.
so that is something where I think the child can help us a lot, and they can go and they can have some healthy habits. Like अभी ये तो मुझे लगता है शायद हर parent ही बोल रहा है go for physical exercise, go to play, go outside. That is something which we can ask कि हाँ बाहर जाओ. So they can go for yoga, meditation, breathing exercises on a daily basis. Like we can help. Even in fact मुझे लगता है यहाँ पे शायद parents खुद ही बैठ जाएं कि चलो we can have this 1 hour or maybe half an hour where we will be sitting with you and we'll be doing something like physical activity, or maybe we can go and play badminton, or maybe anything, swimming वगैरह, anything. Many things are there. Just to find out what your child likes and where you can like be with them. Try to like mingle with them. Try to find out what is that they enjoy. Then again, be available. That is something very very important.
Yes.
Because I have seen जहाँ पे मुझे भी बुरा लगता है when a child says कि मैम, मैंने कहा बेटा you like बात किया आपने अपने पापा मम्मी से, तो they said कि मैं, the child is telling me that ma'am, they both only don't talk, they are very busy, they don't have time for me, when to talk. So when I ask them ना कि what is your parents schedule, हाँ जी, yes,
That
so
makes
what is
the
your parents
child feel separated from their parents.
and separated, and वो बोलते हैं ना कि कोई सुनने है ही नहीं, किससे बात
हाँ
करूं.
जी, हाँ जी.
So I think that is something where the parents should pay attention to, and just let them know that they have to be careful, like online के time पे भी don't be ignorant, be vigilant. तो ये सब तो parents कर ही सकते हैं. Then अगर बच्चे से बोलूं तो they can reach out to parents, and if at all not parents, just reach out to anyone. If you are comfortable with your teacher, go and talk to your teacher or anybody at home, your friend, your family member, anybody. And eating healthy habits तो सबको पता ही है, and मुझे लगता है काफी लोग बता चुके हैं. So we know that eat healthy, sleep for like many hours, like 6 to 7 hours, then avoid junk food, as junk food make you lethargic and dull. So avoid that. Then pay attention to your emotions. सबसे बड़ी बात, think about कि what is going on inside you. अगर खुद को पता है तो मैं I can tell somebody else कि what I am feeling. So just be aware of what is going inside. Very important, and I think nowadays most important, that the child has to be very assertive. Like the child has to be assertive, because उनको ये पता ही नहीं है कि जो उन्हें चाहिए, whatever they want, they can ask it in a nice way. They have to respect others and like themselves. So that is something where we can ask a child to be assertive and not be aggressive while saying anything or demanding anything. So that is something where I think yes, the child can do a lot.
Yes, because we have become very frustrated in our own terms. So we should learn how to be assertive and how to say someone that we are feeling like this, or we want to say no to a particular task just because we don't want to do it. We should know how to, say that thing in a right manner, in a right way. That's very important. We have become very impatient these days.
Mm.
Yes, wow. We should work on these things. We will work on these things. Okay. So now,
yes.
You can continue.
With the see, to tell a child na कि you have to pay attention, you have to like cut down your screen time or ऐसा कर लो और वैसा कर लो. It is very easy for us to tell. But then what about the distraction and scheduling? The day. पता सबको है, टाइम टेबल पे स्टिक होना है, टाइम टेबल पे बात करनी है, कैसे? So that is something ना कि that distraction is there. Don't you think?
Yes, ma'am.
तुम distract होते हो?
Obviously, because I'm also preparing for further studies, so it is hard for me to continuously maintaining that schedule. We all know that we should exercise, we should meditate, we should study on a regular basis, but what is hard is that we are not able to maintain that consistency and be regular with our schedule. So it will be very good if you can tell us something that how can we deal with all these situations, like how can we be more consistent, regular, and do all these things that will help us to be more efficient in our daily basis.
Actually, I will suggest many things, but don't consider that I am not getting distracted. I also get distracted. And yes, we all know that yes, there are many things, and many things are there, many things we can change in our daily life, which will help us to like don't get distracted and just to pay more attention to and stick to our timetable and scheduling. So the first thing is to create a distraction free environment. Abhi, if you feel I just feel like if I can hear na TV ka noise, so I have to see that Big Boss or videos or like whatever is going on. I don't know what you like, but then that is something which distracts you. So stay away from the television. If phone is there, a phone distracts you, phone please आप दूर रख दीजिए. But then if at all phone is there and that is not a problem, when I get a notification na, that is something which like that is a problem. तो आप notification को mute कर दीजिए. Try to create a distraction free environment. जिस table पे आप पढ़ते हैं, it should be clutter free. Why to waste that much of time? So then that is something which is there. Then block a time to avoid distraction. When we switch to like between two tasks ना, अभी ये कर लेती हूँ, फिर ये कर लूँगी, उसके बीच में जो gap होता है ना, that is somewhere we get distracted. So try to avoid that. Try to finish one task and then only start with the other thing. So that is something where we can just do something, and then take a break. Break is very important in between, but then break ऐसा नहीं होना है where you are taking a break and you are scrolling the Instagram or maybe watching the TV for like 1.5 hours. So that is something which should not be there. You have to have a break in between, and a break helps you to focus and to be
Mm-hmm.
more productive.
Mm-hmm.
So I have heard of this one technique, Tomorrow technique is there,
Pomodoro.
where oh, ah, thank you. So that is there. So that is something na, where you have to like do your work for 25 minutes, whatever you are doing, and then you have to take a break of like 5 minutes, and you keep on increasing that. When you do that na, when you are able to do that, like sustain your like
25 minutes work
this
period.
attention for 25 minutes, you can take a break of 5 minutes. So that is something which will help you out. Then try to figure out कि आपको distract क्या करता है, जैसे हमने पहले बात करी, anything, तो उससे दूर रहिए. Try to find out what is there which distracts you, because it will be different from for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
मेरे लिए कुछ और डिस्ट्रैक्शन है, आपके लिए कुछ और डिस्ट्रैक्शन है.
Yes,
तो
ma'am.
यू हैव टू बी दैट मच ऑफ अवेयर कि व्हाट इज देयर विच विल डिस्ट्रैक्ट मी. सम
Mm-hmm.
पीपल आर देयर दोज हु कैन कंट्रोल. आवाज आ रही है तो भी आई विल नॉट गो एंड वॉच टीवी.
Mm-hmm.
नोटिफिकेशन आ रहा है तो भी मुझे उतना अर्ज नहीं है कि मैं देखूं और आई जस्ट चेक कि क्या आया. तो
Yes,
ट्राई
ma'am.
टू फिगर आउट कि आपके लिए क्या डिस्ट्रैक्शन है. तो ट्राई टू एलिमिनेट दैट, ट्राई टू अवॉइड इट. Then try to ignore. You don't need to respond to everything. मम्मी और पापा क्या बातें कर रहे हैं, you don't have to like respond to that. If your
Yes,
siblings
ma'am.
are fighting, no need to respond to that.
Yes, ma'am.
If at all somebody is watching TV, or your friend has come over, or maybe somebody else is there at your place, no need to go and indulge in कि क्या gossip चल रहा है या क्या चल रहा है. No need. So don't try
Mm-hmm.
to avoid, है ना. Then don't overload. मल्टीटास्किंग करने की जरूरत नहीं है. उतना ही लीजिए काम जितना आप मैनेज कर पाते हैं. Nobody is
True that.
super man or super woman, है ना. So don't try to overload. Don't do multitasking. Take a tech break where you are not with कुछ भी नहीं है आपके पास. In a day, try to do that. कि टेलीविजन नहीं है, मोबाइल नहीं है, nothing is there, and you are having a break. So just relax your eyes, क्योंकि हम सारा दिन ही इस पे रहते हैं. Be it
Mm-hmm.
office, be it school, be it anything. So
Yes, ma'am.
try to avoid that. Most important आज के टाइम पे तो कि what I think is, try to invest in those relationships and those friendships where your feelings are getting reciprocated. Many people are there, those who are having friends जो शायद उतने help नहीं कर रहे हैं, they are not adding on value to your life, and they are like creating a lot of trouble. So try to invest in those kind of relationships and those kind of friendship that is adding value to your life.
Mm-hmm.
So that is very 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 important. Meal time restrict कर लीजिए. अभी I'll have meal and you're there, which meal, that meal will take like 15 minutes, लेकिन because I am watching TV and I have a habit of watching TV, just because I don't have anything else to do, and maybe if I have something to do, still I think कि नहीं नहीं ये तो break time है, मतलब lunch तो करना ही है ना. तो वो lunch 15 minutes की जगह it goes like 1.5 hours. So that is something where you can just avoid. Try
Yes,
to
ma'am.
fix your meal. नहीं हो पा रहा है, ब्रेक टाइम पे नहीं कंट्रोल है, मील टाइम पे इफ यू डोंट हैव कंट्रोल, ट्राई टू पुट एन अलार्म.
Mm-hmm.
अलार्म लगा लीजिए. आपको याद आ जाएगा कि आपको इतना टाइम नहीं देना था उसमें जितना आप दे रहे हैं. एंड देन emails, don't check your emails if you can't act on them. What is the need? If you are busy with your exams, if you are busy with something, and you know कि even if you like go through your emails, आपको कुछ नहीं कर पाना है, so then why to check? Why to give
Mm-hmm.
that much of like your attention, or
Energy.
maybe क्यों energy उस पे देना है when you know कि you are not in a position where you can work on them. Leave
Mm-hmm.
it. Don't, जैसे अभी हमने ऊपर बात की थी कि just try to ignore. You don't have to like attend everything. So just that is something where you can work on. Be organized. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है.
Yes,
वही
ma'am.
जो हमने ऊपर बात की अभी, डोंट ओवरलोड एंड मल्टीटास्किंग की जरूरत नहीं है. ऑर्गेनाइज कीजिए, प्लान कीजिए, तो दैट इज समथिंग वेयर आई थिंक हो जाएगा. एंड कीप अ रूम फॉर इमरजेंसी. ऐसा हो गया तो, वैसा हो गया तो. सो दैट इज समथिंग वेयर you keep a room for that those emergencies, but then plan and organize.
Ma'am, today we are also having some apps where, we can limit our screen time, that we will not use that screen after that particular 1 hour that we set or something like that. And also, there are some apps that will, help us if we want to study and we want to stop the calls and the notifications at that time period. We can use those particular apps for that. So that will also help us to, manage our time in an effective manner. So,
Yes, yes, of course.
ma'am, it was good to, know all these tips and tricks to focus on a particular thing and avoid those distractions. But along with that, there's a lot of uncertainty going on because of this COVID situation. And it is for everyone regarding exams, career, financial issues, jobs, etc. But everyone is stressed, exhausted, frustrated, irritated, anxious. So, what will you suggest that a person can cope up with these situations for, like, what will you suggest that will help us to cope up with these uncertain situations?
देखो, stress is there.
Mm-hmm.
Stress is there in, like, nowadays it is there every, not nowadays, it was always there, but अभी
Yes,
थोड़ा
ma'am.
बढ़ गया है because of the situation. So
Yes, ma'am.
and I have seen many people, in fact in the school only, I have seen many teachers, and in the admin staff also we have seen कि people are not even aware that they are stressed, and they are
Mm-hmm.
thinking ठीक ही तो है सब, everything is fine, I'm good, I don't have any
It's
problem,
normal.
everything is fine,
Mm-hmm.
it's normal. And the things which they are going through na, they find it कि it is very normal, I am normal,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, मुझे कोई problem है ही नहीं, सब कुछ ठीक ही तो है. लेकिन if I have some questions, and if the answer of these questions are yes, then yes, you are stressed. If you are tired, if you are constantly like tired, if you can't sleep at night, if you can't relax, if you feel burnout, if you can't concentrate on things, and if you feel anxious and nervous, and you keep forgetting things, and you are getting frustrated very easily, you are having
Mm-hmm.
like कुछ recently अभी लग रहा है कि कुछ anger issues आ रहे हैं, कुछ चिड़चिड़ सी हो रही है, और मे बी मैं शायद टाइम से काम नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ, या
Mm-hmm.
anything, if these kind of things are there, and if you have these kind of questions like that, where small things irritates you, and
Like
you are not able to like
agitations.
deal with it, हाँ, तो
So
अगर
we
ये सब
can
है, तो then if the
handle.
answer is yes to these questions, yes, you are stressed, because stress is something where it is a body's natural reaction, a person's natural reaction to any kind of danger. फिजिकल डेंजर होने दो, या इमोशनली कुछ प्रॉब्लम है, या बिहेवियल कुछ प्रॉब्लम है, दैट इज योर, that person's normal reaction, that is something where the person either he'll like fight with the situation, or he'll run away from the situation. ये
Yes,
दो ही
ma'am.
चीजें हो सकती, and that is something where we called it कि it is a fight or flight like mechanism. So
Mm-hmm.
that is something which is there, and it affects, stress affect a person in many ways again, which we have discussed already earlier, कि if physically you are feeling कि yes, I am अभी I am very like नींद नहीं आ रही है, देयर इज स्लीप डिस्टर्बेंस, और मे बी फटीग है, थका हूँ हमेशा, कुछ प्रॉब्लम, ब्रीदिंग प्रॉब्लम्स आर देयर, ब्लैकआउट हो जाता हूँ, डिजीनेस रह रही है, या
Mm-hmm.
बॉडी शेक हो रही है, या हेडेक, इफ लाइक out of these na, if any of the situation is there, that is physical, you are having stress, and that is your physical reaction to that stress.
Mm-hmm.
Behavioral, emotional, and psychological, these reactions are also there, where you feel कि you are fearful, maybe you are irritable, you are frustrated, anger issues are there, आप रिलैक्स नहीं कर पा रहे हो, आपको इंटरेस्ट नहीं आ रहा है किसी चीज में, यू आर नॉट एबल टू कॉन्सेंट्रेट, यू आर नॉट अटेंटिव, एंड यू आर लाइक इनटू अल्कोहल और समथिंग, और जो नहीं अल्कोहल में है या नहीं शराब, दे आर थिंकिंग कि हम तो सेफ है, नो प्रॉब्लम, बट देन आप कैफीन ज्यादा ले रहे हो, है
Mm-hmm.
ना, बार बार ये सब कर रहे हो, आप रिलैक्स नहीं कर पा रहे हो, कहीं भी किसी भी सिचुएशन में आप कॉन्सेंट्रेट नहीं कर पा रहे हो, ये सारी प्रॉब्लम्स क्यों हैं? बिकॉज दीज आर योर साइकोलॉजिकल, बिहेवियर एंड इमोशनल रिएक्शन टू स्ट्रेस. तो ये सब कुछ स्ट्रेस ही है.
Yes, ma'am.
यू हैव टू फिगर आउट कि आपको किस चीज से स्ट्रेस हो रहा है. देन अगेन, हाउ टू कोप अप विद स्ट्रेस, वी ऑल नो मेनी थिंग्स, वी डोंट फॉलो इट. मेडिटेशन कर लीजिए, एक्सरसाइज कर लीजिए, आपके अंदर जब यू डू एक्सरसाइज ना, एनी काइंड ऑफ एक्सरसाइज, दोज हैप्पी हार्मोन्स सीक्रेट होते हैं, जो आपको एक खुश बनाते हैं, आपको खुद अच्छा लगता है अपने आप में. ट्राई टू एक्सरसाइज मोर. अभी आपको, इफ यू लाइक टू ड्रॉ, इफ यू लाइक टू लाइक एनी ऑफ योर हॉबी, बी इट गार्डनिंग, बी इट एनीथिंग, आप वो करते हैं तो आपको लगता है कि वो क्या ही करेगा, व्हाट इट विल डू, इट इज अ वेरी स्मॉल थिंग, बट देन दैट इज समथिंग विच विल लाइक रिड्यूस योर स्ट्रेस. और ये छोटी छोटी बातें ही शायद हैं जो बहुत हेल्प करती हैं, लेकिन लोग ध्यान ही नहीं देते हैं, उनको लगता है कि ये सब किताबों में होता है, अच्छी अच्छी बातें हैं ये,
Yes,
लेकिन
ma'am.
नहीं, ये चीजें काफी फर्क पड़ता है. दीज आर द थिंग्स विच विल हेल्प यू आउट. तो you
Ma'am,
have to find out कि आप
hmm,
yes जी
actually now we have accepted that this is the way of living. These things happens and these things are normal things. So we don't focus on them, we don't pay attention, and we don't feel the desire that we should cope up with these situations. And slowly what happens is that they lead to more serious situations, and then we don't know that now what to do, and then it
hmm
is a chaos for you and everyone around you.
हाँ एक्चुअली पता क्या होता है what they do is ना they keep on ignoring जो
हाँ.
छोटे छोटे चीजें होती है ना लाइफ में दे कीप ऑन इग्नोरिंग जब तक वो कुछ बड़ा नहीं हो जाता और जब वो कुछ बड़ा हो जाता है ना दैट टाइम दे रियलाइज कि यार कुछ तो प्रॉब्लम है अब मुझे जाना चाहिए कहीं से तो हेल्प लेनी पड़ेगी कुछ तो प्रॉब्लम है then why to wait for that long to just pay attention to what you are feeling so I think that is something ना where you have to find out कि क्या स्ट्रेस कर रहा है आपको तभी आप उससे कोप कर सकते हो तभी आप उससे लड़ सकते हो देन
Exactly.
कैसे करना है वो तो उसके लिए इज कि यू कॉल अप अ फ्रेंड कॉल अप एनीवन कॉल अप whom you trust try to talk to them उससे क्या होता है ना अभी how he can help how she can help what she will do that is my problem I know my life better than her I understand and I agree but then what will happen na when we try to discuss things with people na our loved ones or maybe जिसको हम trust करते हैं they give us a new perspective to look at उसी प्रॉब्लम को we have a mindset we keep on stick to like we stick our mind that mindset is ना वहीं पे हम रुक जाते हैं that is something beyond which we don't want to see हमें लगता है this is something ऐसे ही है और ये तो ऐसे ही मेरे पीछे पड़ा है मेरा बॉस ऐसे ही खराब है और मेरे साथ सब लोग खराब करते हैं that is something ना कि that is a very that mindset जहाँ पे हम stick हो जाते हैं हमें लगता है stuck हो जाते हैं कि हमें लगता है बस यही सही है तो if you call somebody ना and if you talk to people they are the people your friends your relatives your like loved ones they'll help you out to see the same problem with other perspective किसी
Yes,
और
ma'am.
नजरिए से देखना भी जरूरी है प्रॉब्लम्स को सो दैट इज समथिंग वेयर आई थिंक कि योर फ्रेंड्स विल हेल्प यू आउट तो ट्राई टू टॉक टू पीपल ट्राई टू डोंट बॉटल अप योर लाइक इमोशंस एंड
Emotions.
फीलिंग्स एंड व्हाटएवर यू आर फीलिंग एंगर फ्रस्ट्रेशन एनीथिंग किसी पे गुस्सा आ रहा है तो किसी से बोलना पड़ेगा ना वाई टू उसको मन में क्यों रखना है क्या ही कर रहा है वो मन में तो ट्राई टू टॉक टू योर फ्रेंड और योर लव्ड वंस दैट इज समथिंग विच विल हेल्प यू आउट देन ट्राई टू जब आप फ्रेंड से बात करते हैं ना तो आपका पर्सपेक्टिव चेंज होता है एंड यू सी दैट कि यू हैव चेंज योर एटीट्यूड टुवर्ड्स द प्रॉब्लम आप प्रॉब्लम कई बार सॉल्व नहीं कर सकते लेकिन इफ यू लुक एट इट फ्रॉम अ डिफरेंट पर्सपेक्टिव ना उसका जो इफेक्ट है ना वो कम हो जाता है बिकॉज नाउ यू आर लुकिंग एट फ्रॉम अ अदर डायमेंशन
And
किसी और तरीके से आप देख रहे हैं तो आपको और दूसरे अप्रोच से भी समझ आती है तो दैट इज समथिंग विच विल हेल्प यू आउट देन अगेन ओवर कमिट मत कीजिए ज्यादा काम मत लीजिए मल्टीटास्किंग मत करिए यू आर नॉट सुपरमैन एंड सुपर वुमेन ट्राई टू फोकस ऑन योर सेल्फ ट्राई टू टेक अ ब्रेक ट्राई टू अवॉइड ट्राई टू लाइक इट्स देर इज नो प्रॉब्लम इन सेइंग नो टू पीपल टू पोस्टपोन थिंग्स इफ यू आर फीलिंग कि यू नीड अ ब्रेक नहीं हो पा रहा है अभी नो प्रॉब्लम वो उतना सुपरमैन सुपर वुमेन बनने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है try to take a break and try to work on yourself if you think yes you need a break take a break
we should
and
not be
if you
harsh on
think
ourselves.
हाँ, और हम पता क्या करते हैं हम ना वी जब हमें कोई बहुत प्यारा होता है ना तो हम उससे बड़े प्यार से बात करते हैं एंड वी ट्राई टू लाइक कंसिडर कि व्हाट शी इज फीलिंग हाउ ही इज फीलिंग और इफ आई से दिस ना ही विल फील हर्ट और शी विल फील हर्ट उसके साथ ऐसा नहीं करूंगी उसको ऐसा नहीं बोलूंगी उसको बुरा लग जाएगा तो वो आप अपने लिए भी यू कैन डू दैट राइट आई शुड नॉट ओवरबर्डन हिम और हर तो यू शुड नॉट ओवरबर्डन योरसेल्फ अपने आप को भी उतना ही रिस्पेक्ट दे दो तो दैट विल बी समथिंग व्हिच विल हेल्प यू आउट
Yes,
सो आई
ma'am.
थिंक दैट इज देयर एंड देन आई थिंक एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है यहाँ पे जो मुझे लगता है मुझे बात करना चाहिए कि ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट कि इफ देयर आर पीपल ना कि दोज हु आर मेकिंग यू स्ट्रेस्ड आउट ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट कि वो कौन से लोग हैं जिनसे आपको ज्यादा हेल्प नहीं होती दे जस्ट स्ट्रेस यू आउट मोर
Suck out
सोशल
your
मीडिया पे हो
energy.
इंस्टाग्राम हाँ what they do is ना कि आप उन when you try to talk to them or be around them or you try to spend time with them you just keep on adding to your stress so try to avoid those people Try
Yes,
to
ma'am.
avoid going and mingling and like interacting. Maybe I'm not saying कि उनको पूरे कट ऑफ कर दो, लेकिन जब आपको पता है कि these people are there, those who are like मुझे उससे हेल्प नहीं होता है, they are not adding on to my life and actually they are the stressors of my life, I am feeling stressed because of them. try to avoid Try to avoid those people and then फोकस ऑन द पॉजिटिव साइड्स. एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट बात यहाँ पे जो मुझे लगता है कि लोग करते हैं, दे ऑलवेज ऑलवेज ट्राई टू फोकस ऑन कि मेरे पास क्या नहीं है, मुझे ये नहीं मिलता, मुझे वो
Yeah.
नहीं मिलता, मेरे पास ये नहीं है. एंड आई हैड हर्ड समवेयर ना, इट वाज सेड कि योर ब्रेन, जब भी हमारे साथ कुछ बुरा होता है ना, वी हम वो नहीं भूलते, दैट इज समथिंग विच वी डोंट फॉरगेट.
Yes,
एंड कुछ
ma'am.
पॉजिटिव होता है ना, दैट इज समथिंग कि जो हम अगर बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है तो वी कीप ऑन फॉरगेटिंग थिंग्स. सो आवर ब्रेन ऑल्सो वर्क्स ना एज अ वेलक्रो फॉर द नेगेटिव फीलिंग्स और एंड द नेगेटिव थॉट्स, and it work as a teflon for the positive ones. So
Hmm.
that is there. So that is something where we can work upon. Try to focus on the positive things. आप में बहुत सारी ऐसी चीजें हैं जो शायद दूसरे लोगों के पास नहीं है, शायद आपको उनको और चेरिश करना चाहिए, मुझे लगता है. तो ट्राई टू फोकस ऑन दैट. ट्राई टू मेंटेन अ ग्रेटिट्यूड जर्नल. कहीं आपको लगता है कि आप में कुछ अच्छा नहीं है, आपकी लाइफ में कुछ अच्छा नहीं है, बहुत सारे लोग आपकी लाइफ में अच्छे हैं, बहुत सारे इंसिडेंट आपकी लाइफ में बहुत अच्छे हैं. ट्राई टू राइट डाउन, ट्राई टू मेंटेन अ जर्नल, ट्राई टू मेंटेन अ ग्रेटिट्यूड जर्नल, ट्राई टू focus on positive things, try to see what you have got. Many gifts are there with you, just you are not like focusing on them. So I think that is something which will help. Then एक बहुत बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट बात जिसमें मुझे लगता है कि अभी मेरे साथ एक क्लाइंट थे जिनको प्रॉब्लम था, एंड he was not feeling good about the situation which is अभी अभी right now going on because of this covid and everything ना. He was feeling
Mm-hmm.
stressed and he was not, उनकी फैमिली लाइफ पे असर पड़ रहा है. He don't want to go to job, he don't want to go anywhere, he just want to sit at home. And he was thinking कि this is a very difficult situation, बहुत dangerous है, we should not go out, we should not do anything, and I am feeling bad because of the situation. तो
Fear of
I
death.
think for, हाँ, for those people ना, I think कि don't try to control which is uncontrollable. आपके हाथ
Yes,
में नहीं
ma'am.
है, you cannot like आप कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते हैं उसमें. What you can do is you can just try to uh, deal with the situation, to do your best. उस उस बुरी सिचुएशन में से हाउ कैन यू कम आउट ऑफ दैट सिचुएशन, how you
Hmm.
can be very positive to yourself and to your loved ones and people around. That is something I think ke accept the things which you cannot change.
And also
And
add
at the
one
end,
thing here, ma'am, that
Hanji,
seeing so many newses and WhatsApp पे भी we are just and TV पे भी when we are eating we put on news and stuff. So that creates a lot of negative energy around us and that will not give us any good. We can, as you said, we cannot control what is going on outside. So and if that news and that information is providing us harm, so better cut off yourself from that news. अगर हम नहीं भी सुनेंगे क्या चल रहा है, कितने केसेस है, क्या डेथ रेट है या कुछ भी, तो भी हमें नहीं, मतलब इट वॉन्ट हेल्प अस इन एनी वे. एंड अगर हम पता कर भी लेंगे क्या सिचुएशन है तो भी हम उसको कुछ, मतलब हम ठीक नहीं कर सकते ना, हम उस चीज को कम भी नहीं कर सकते. तो उससे अपने आप को कट ऑफ ही कर लो, दैट विल एटलीस्ट हेल्प यू, इट विल एटलीस्ट ब्रिंग यू एट पीस. सो दैट इज ऑल्सो व्हाट वी कैन डू.
I totally agree. और मुझे लगता है ना कि एट द एंड अगर हम सोचते हैं ना कि पीपल आर देयर और मुझे हेल्प करने के लिए बहुत सारे लोग हैं एंड दूसरे लोग ही मेरी मदद कर सकते हैं, आई थिंक दैट इज समथिंग ना वेयर यू हैव टू लाइक, आप ये बात मान लीजिए कि वी ऑल आर देयर, all the other people are there, those who can assist you like to overcome and to like deal with the situation.
Yes,
But at
ma'am.
the end, if you can't help yourself, nobody can. So that is something now where we try to like, we are there only to assist. ज्यादा बदलाव लाना है, कुछ चेंजेस लाने हैं अपने लाइफ में, कुछ इम्प्रूवमेंट या कुछ भी आपको बदलना है, तो आई थिंक द मेन कैरेक्टर ऑफ द स्टोरी इज यू योरसेल्फ.
Yes, ma'am. Along with awareness, we should, learn how to accept and take action on those things that are important. I totally agree with your viewpoints, ma'am. So we all know, what we should do, but we don't know how to do it and to be consistent and regular with it. I just hope that, all your tips and tricks will help our listeners and they will inculcate those things in our daily life. And it's only them and it's only us who can help ourselves, as you said, because in the end, we are only one who know our life in the most better way. आपको मैं जितना बताऊंगी किसी और को कितना बताऊंगी उससे ज्यादा बहुत चीजें ऐसी हैं जो मैं नहीं शेयर करूंगी तो आई नो द एंटायर सिचुएशन सो आई कैन ओनली वर्क ऑन इट इन द मोस्ट बेटर वे so thank you so much ma'am for this informative session. I just hope that
Thank you
people
so
will
much.
inculcate these things and action लेंगे इन चीजों पे. That will only help them.
Yes, I totally agree. And thank you so much for inviting me. And
Yes
it's
ma'am.
my pleasure. Was my pleasure. I enjoyed it a lot.
Same here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you ma'am. Bye bye.